Hey buddy, how was school today? It was school. I don't like school. Do you know who Brian is? Your mom's old friend. Yes, I do. Why? What's up? Did you know that he's in jail? The police took him away this weekend. My mom told me about it. Oh no, I didn't know that. I hope everything is okay. Mom said that he was drinking and driving and that's why he was arrested. But he's just a bad driver, I think. One time he was driving me and Mom and almost drove us off the road. I thought it was on purpose. He was just playing, though Mom said. But it's okay, because Mom said she'd make sure he got out soon. So he won't be in jail for so long this time, I bet. Oh, well, thank you for telling me. I'm glad he didn't hurt anyone by doing that. Well, it looks like Son was telling the truth. Brian is already out, and look who's he's posting with on social media once again. Wow, who would have guessed it? You can't keep a good man down, and you can't keep him behind bars either. How much do you want to bet that she bailed him out? Seeing as the picture looks like it was taken outside of the sheriff's office, it would probably be a safe bet. When is court? Just a few more weeks. The judge was wanting us to get Son evaluated for AD before we go back so we can have that diagnosis included in decision making. It cannot come soon enough. She doesn't seem to care about keeping Son in a safe environment and she definitely isn't taking his behavior at school seriously. I know, but my attorney said playing the long game is best to ensure you get the best judgment possible. In the past 2 weeks, Son has had multiple incidents and write-ups at both school and aftercare. He's going to end up getting kicked out. I have his AD appointment scheduled and he is on the cancellation list as well in case we can. Get him in sooner. We never had any of these issues before you had custody altered. Think about that. Son was already mad at you for abandoning us and dealing with that. And then you come back and take him from his mom. I know he has AD. You forget I worked with children for over a decade. I know more than you. He doesn't need therapy. He needs Adderall. He needs both therapy and proper medication. But he needs both of us to actually commit to getting him the help he needs. Well, I can't afford therapy. I just had to pay a large unexpected bill. Son threw a fork during aftercare today and it hit another child in the eye. He seems to not be fazed about hurting another child. I will pay for his appointments during your weeks. Please just schedule one. No, I'm going to be finding him different care for my weeks. Aftercare doesn't even watch him apparently, and he hates going to the therapist. He doesn't understand why he needs to go to the therapist, and it isn't productive when he hates going. I refuse to force him into unwanted and unnecessary things. I will find him a therapist to go to on my time. You can do what you want during your weeks, but I will do what will actually work and help him during mine. That isn't a good idea. That will confuse him more. Good thing you don't get to tell me what to do during my time. The therapist says we need to be on the same page about punishments for Son. So what do you think is an appropriate consequence for the fork-throwing incident? I've spoken to him and told him not to do it again. So you haven't taken away any privileges or enforced the idea that throwing things at friends is not okay. I've handled it. You have no idea what I have or haven't done. Exactly. I can't be on the same page with you if you don't communicate with me. I'm not texting you back and forth. I handled it as I always do when he is in my house. I'm not texting you and letting you try to use my words against me. I'm not trying to use anything against you. I want to have us actually be a united front so we can help Son. Well, you should have thought about us being a team before using everything I say and do against me. Now I can't trust you. So you worry about your house and I worry about mine. Thank you all for joining me. I know you've been waiting quite a while for this appointment, and I'm very hopeful we can get you all on the right path to help with Sun. Can you tell me what steps you have taken at home? I can see between the home and school evaluations that his scores line up with an AD diagnosis. So what are we doing to help mitigate behaviors already? We are divorced, so I think we both have differing opinions on at-home steps. In our home, we have eliminated a majority of dyes from his diet and added a fish oil supplement at the recommendation of his pediatrician. We also have been taking him once a week on our weeks to a therapist to discuss his behaviors and to help him learn coping mechanisms for his impulses. I can say the same for my household as well. Besides the therapy, I do my best with his diet, but it's hard when he refuses to eat certain things. I don't want him to be unhappy with me. But his behaviors when he is in my care are honestly fine. I have him very well managed at my home. He seems to struggle the most when he is in his father's care or at school. It's very confusing, because this isn't the boy I know at home. That's not exactly true, Valerie. You've called me multiple times to help with his behaviors at your house. We need to be honest about everything so that we can get on the right track. Stop trying to make me look bad, Marcus. You don't know what he's like with me. This isn't a competition. You just want to make sure he isn't put on medication. Is there a reason you are against medication? Therapy and diet are a wonderful start, but medication is truly the best treatment option for AD. I am not against medication. I am just hesitant about putting him on a stimulant when he has a family history of addiction to that substance and was born addicted to it. You act like his birth mother was doing lines in the delivery room. Yes, there were substances in his system when he was born. That doesn't mean he's destined to be a CR at CK head. I am aware of this, and I don't think he is either, but I think our safest option would be to try a non-stimulant first. What else are you concerned about regarding other diagnoses? We were informed by the social worker that his biological brother was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome. He apparently has many similar behavioral problems that Sun does. I'd like to look into that possibility. Absolutely not. He is not on the spectrum. You always go to the worst-case scenario. Why don't we actually look into proper care for the AD before trying to label him as a million other things? I do agree that we should focus on one thing at a time. Do you think it is safe to start him on stimulants with his medical history? Normally, I would agree with starting on a non-stimulant, but after reading the accounts from Sun's teachers and aftercare workers, I do think we need to start in a more aggressive manner. I would like to start him on a low-dose stimulant, and we can monitor him closely over the next 3 weeks to see how he reacts to it. We can always take him off if it doesn't go well. But I'd like to start him on what I normally see the best results with. I also would like to see both households implement the no-dye policy and supplement fish oil into his diet. Both of these things can have positive results for children with ADHD. And what about the possibility of other diagnoses? Like I said, let's tackle this first. Once we feel we have a handle on the AD, we can move forward with anything else. But any other concerns you may have may just be symptoms of the AD. Okay, I'm willing to give this a try for Sun. I know that he is struggling, and if you feel that this is the best route, I am willing to at least attempt it. Great, I'll be requesting weekly updates for the first few weeks due to his history, but I am very optimistic. How is Sun doing with the medicine? Amazing. I wish you wouldn't have fought me on this for so long. He is so happy and calm, and he's been having amazing days at school this week as well. That's awesome. I'm so relieved to hear that. Is he having any issues when the medicine wears off at the end of the day? I read online that some children have major meltdowns or angry outbursts when the medicine wears off. Not at all. He is sweet as ever. Stop trying to find issues when I'm telling you that everything is good. And just trust me for once. It's okay that you were wrong about this. Not looking for issues, just wanting to know all the information since he is with you the first week he's on the medication. If there's a problem, I'll let you know. Don't interrogate me about it. Okay, don't forget to email the doctor the first weekly update tomorrow. If he's been doing great all week, I'm really happy something is finally working for him. I can't imagine how hard it was on him before. I'm not stupid. I know I have to send the email. Stop micromanaging me. I know what I need to do. And I don't need you reminding me or telling me. Okay, sounds good. Hey, when are you going to be home? I'm driving that way now. Why? Son is having an insane meltdown, throwing things, screaming. I don't know what to do. He literally cannot calm himself down. Okay, I'll be there soon. Did something happen? No, I'm so confused. I called him to the kitchen for dinner and he just lost it. Valerie said that he wasn't having meltdowns from the medicine, but I don't know what else it would be from. He's never acted like that. He's starting to calm down now. I let him turn his tablet on and that seemed to snap him out of it. He seems really out of it. Okay, good. Let him know I'm only a few minutes out. I don't like this. He said he has been very mad for no reason at nights lately. Sounds like a medication let down to me.